So on this episode of Sex Talk with Dr. Tolu, I'll be talking about how to come out of pornography. Now, am I saying pornography is bad? No, it is not even in my place to tell you what to do and what not to do. But I know that for so many of you that are listening or are watching me tonight, you are so addicted to porn and you are trying to come out of it. Like I get this a lot of time. Emails, text messages, phone calls, so many. Dr. Tolu, I want to stop masturbating, I cannot. I want to stop watching pornography, I cannot. Now, there are practical steps that you could take to help you to stop these things. And those are the things that I'm going to be talking about tonight. Now, most of the addiction that people battle with are things that sometimes you might need medical combined with psychotherapy to be able to come out of it. But when it comes to pornography addiction, with a very good dose of your psychotherapy, I think you're going to be good. So tonight, let me run you through like 10 points or 10 things you could do to come out of addiction to pornography. So if pornography is taking your life away from you, you are struggling with it. You want to stop it, but you cannot. The first thing you need to do is to recognize that you have a problem. Now, you will not be able to make a headway, you'll not be able to solve this problem if you do not recognize that this is a problem. If you feel like, oh, what is pornography? Everybody is watching porn now, it's no big deal. Fine. You won't be able to do anything about it. But if it has gotten to a point where you know that pornography is taking away your life from you, you need to talk to yourself and tell yourself, I have a problem and I need help. That could actually solve 50% of your problem, recognizing that there is a problem and you need to fix it. Secondly, fix whatever it is that is not working. Whether it's marital issues, whether it's finances, whether it's family issues. You know, for some people, when they don't have money, when they are going through financial stress, they use porn as a bait. So maybe it was when you were going through that stress that you were now concentrating on pornography, you know, to be able to while away time, to cure your sorrow or for whatever reason, and then you find yourself at the point of addiction. You need to fix that problem. If it is financial issue, fix it. If it's marital issue, like for so many people, it's about my wife is denying me sex, my husband is not satisfying me. What you need to do is to solve that problem, because porn, you're going to get addicted to a level where getting an erection might become a problem, where even getting arousal from your man might also become a problem. So to avoid all of that, solve whatever problem you're having. Talk to a sex therapist and fix your issue. Another way to stop pornography is to find out what triggers it and fix it. Now, so for some people, it's your phone. Like you have visited so many porn sites that as soon as a new thing is coming up, they are uploading something new is popping up on your phone. What you need to do is to remove yourself from all those sites. Remove yourself, delete them, delete all the history, block all the pop-ups, wherever it is they are coming from. For some of you, it is when you are in your room, probably you have the movies, you have them, where do you have those kind of movies? I think people save them on their flash and all of that. Or probably you have even saved them on your laptop. What you need to do is to delete everything, wherever they may be. Whether it's a magazine, burn it. If you say it's a flash drive, dispose it, delete them completely. Anything that triggers it, or if it's a particular kind of movies that you normally watch, stop watching it. If it's a particular kind of place that you normally go that triggers it, stop going to that place. Discuss with your partner. That's another thing you want to do. Anything that is about addiction can hinder your progress in life, whatever it is. As long as it's across the line and it has gotten to the level of addiction, there is no way you can perform optimally with it. So you need to sit down and let your partner know. To so many of you that are addicted to pornography, you are not opening up to your partner, and there is no way you can solve that problem alone. Open up to them. Babes, I think I cannot do without porn. I think I'm so addicted. I think about it, I sleep it, I wake it. Discuss it with them so that they could help you. If the two of you come together, it's going to be very easy for you to solve your porn addiction problem. Another thing you could do, a very practical thing, is to make sure you are not always alone. Now, for so many people, you can't watch porn unless you are alone. So as much as possible, when you find yourself that you are alone, just avoid it. Avoid it as much as possible. I mean, it's difficult not to be alone, like maybe when you want to sleep. But you know what I'm talking about. There are times that you know Of course, most of the time when you watch your porn, you are always alone. Avoid those periods. Make sure you have a friend around you. If possible, you could even have a roommate. If possible, you could sleep with your siblings. If you watch them, if you watch porn at night, you could decide to just make sure you're always around people, around someone. Avoid being alone as much as possible. So you can inculcate how you can be around people into your daily program. Of course, another thing is to dispose every pornography materials, like I said before, magazines, flash drive, whatever it is, dispose all of them. Now, another thing you could do if you're addicted to porn and you are struggling to come out of it is to look for something else to do. At that particular time you normally watch porn, look out for the period. What time do you watch porn? Is it when you're in the office? I don't think people watch porn in the office. Okay. People who are less busy could actually do that. So if you feel like, oh, it's when I'm in the office, I'm in front of the computer and I'm less busy, you could actually join probably maybe Netflix is a very good way to escape that. Watch movies that maybe you watch horror, watch adventure, avoid romance movies and all of that. You know, just divert that time. Use it to do something different. For so many of you, it's at night when you want to sleep. At that period, you could actually use it to do something differently. Okay, before I sleep, I'm going to be using this time to probably iron my clothes. I'm going to be using this time to read a book. I'm going to be using this time to learn how to do makeup online. You know, just occupy that particular space with something else. Of course, another thing you could do if you are struggling with pornography, you want to stop watching, but you can't, and you know that this thing is interfering with your life, is to build close ties with friends and families. This is very close to not being alone. So if you build close ties, it will help you to build connection and to always have people around you. And then finally, you might need to talk to a sex therapist. I don't think there's a level porn addiction gets to, you can't come out of it. You want to know how many marriages that have been broken because of porn addiction? I gave you a statistics in America, but I could tell you as a sex therapist, I've dealt with so many couples who are struggling with their marriage, people that are separated, people who are at the verge of divorce. I'm not telling you fables, real issues because of addiction to pornography. I could remember a couple, you know, whenever the wife is going to work, that is when the man is going to bed. And when the woman comes back to work, that's when he wants to start. So it will stay. The wife will be upstairs sleeping. The man will be downstairs with his pornography. Watch porn. Everywhere around him is porn. It got to a point that the wife has to pack out of the house. In fact, by the time the wife left him, he didn't even know, because the wife has moved to another room and the wife was removing her things gradually. This man never knew. Porn addiction could be that bad, it could be that terrible. So if you know you are struggling with it, you want to stop it, you might need to go through therapy. You might need a therapist to work hands in hands with you, and you might need to seek professional help. All right, those are my few tips on how to come out of pornography tonight. I hope you find them helpful. And I hope you are able to take your life back from porn. Thank you for being a part of my show tonight. Do not forget to follow us on all our social media platforms and follow me at Dr. Tolu _the Fixer. Have a successful night.